castle, which means there's something very special just behind these doors. Now, speaking of special, is anybody celebrating a birthday today? Come forwards if you're celebrating a birthday. Come forwards. Come forwards for me. Place your hand on that door there for me. Anybody else celebrating a birthday? Anybody else just a big fan of pushing doors open? Right, do you want to come forwards? Do you want to come forwards for me? Excellent. That's right, place your hand on that door there. Please don't do anything just yet. With that, let me and my helpers greet you with the very words that Harry heard when he first arrived at the castle. Welcome to Hogwarts. Give those doors a gentle push. There we go. Round of applause for my birthday helpers and come on in. Yes, this is the Great Hall. One of the first sets ever constructed for the film series, and as you can probably tell, one of the largest. The Great Hall stood for more than 10 years on our working studio side, Soundstage B, before being brought over here piece by piece. And as you enter, you will notice the lights are low, the tables are laid, and the fires are burning. This is what we call in the film industry a hot set. So if you haven't already, take out your cameras and start snapping away. Keep making your way into the Great Hall so we can get the cinema screen down and those Great Hall doors closed. They make for a great photo opportunity. Now, as you enter the Great Hall, I'm sure you couldn't help but notice the incredible floating candles above your heads. The special effects team, led by special effects supervisor John Richardson, have brought 400 floating candles, just perfected for early production filming. I say early, as this effect was originally achieved by hanging candles which had a real fuel reservoir wick. They were suspended on 5 tungsten wire with motorized rigging, then lit live on set ready for filming. Unfortunately, this particular set was very prone to drafts, and that caused the candles to flicker, burn through the wires and fall to the floor. Due to this, the production team thought it would be much safer to use CGI candles, as well as stars, clouds and thunderstorms which we see in the Harry Potter films. Now, if you're anything like Ron Weasley, looking at this chocolate feast is probably making you quite hungry. I wouldn't recommend eating any of it though, as this is all fake food. If we use real chocolate underneath hot studio lights, it will melt very quickly. So the props team made all of these out of resin, then covered it with a very thin layer of wax to give it that shiny look. My favourite though is the incredible chocolate Phoenix cake. A real cake was actually made down in Brighton by a very famous chocolatier, then transported up to the studios where the props team made their own prop version. Everything in front of me was used in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire during a very iconic scene. As the students enjoyed a welcome feast, a late arrival was navigating a thunderstorm to make an appearance here in the Great Hall. Now, while impacted by flashing lights, water-based smoke effects and loud noises, I'll say that again, flashing lights, water-based smoke effects or loud noises, the next second might not be for you, so head through those archways and wait at our director's board for a few seconds while the event takes place. You're more than welcome to come straight back in as soon as we've wrapped up. I'll give you a few seconds now if you would like to leave. Fabulous. For those remaining in the Great Hall, get your cameras ready. Point them to the top as we welcome, or for those who think we welcome, a new member of staff. In 3, 2, 1, action! Indeed it is. Who can forget the first time we meet Alice Moody, ex-Aura in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Played by Irish actor Brendan Gleeson, his distinctive appearance made sure we would never forget him as the defense against our class teacher. Often nicknamed Mad Eye, the signature feature is of course his prosthetic eye. Now this originally was going to be a visual effect, but Nick Dunham, picture effects supervisor, insisted it was made practically. Chris Barton, an animatronics designer, suggested a protective shell over Gleeson's eye. The mechanical eye was then inserted, which had a very thin magnet, about 3 millimeters thick, just behind the pupil. This way it was able to be radio controlled off screen. However, if it was moved too quickly, the eye would catch the casing, causing it to pop out and make everybody on set laugh. Your time at the Great Hall has come to an end, but a few things before you head off. If you have one of our studio tour passports, you're on the lookout for 7 stamping locations and 16 golden stitches. The first stitch is as you exit the Great Hall above the left-hand archway. The first stamp is at Gryffindor Common Room. If you have one of our digital guides, your tour begins through the archway at our director's board. As you join us today during our Try Listen Tournament feature, we have our 60 special effects demonstration in the backward stage. We also have our